Welcome to Kennesaw, Georgia, in the greater Atlanta area and home to the Owls of Kennesaw State, where these fans have been eagerly anticipating this one all week. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. So Kennesaw State's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. They'll give it to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Got it! And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Blue Raiders!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload. You got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Nice move to pick up yardage. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Gonna run it. It's Moore. Runs through a tackle. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Rides the back on the option to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. He's got it. And he will.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown. Tennessee. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense, we always talk about offense, but man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he's brought down after a nice game. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the defense knows him under after a very short game.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They'll run play action. Caught over the middle, it's Moore. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Snap from the gun on third down. He's got him. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ramos.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
That's reeled in. It's Ramos. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he will have to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
We've reached the end of the period. Middle Tennessee is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Might be changing the route. Second down, they'll go to the air. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Can the defense stop him again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, MTSU. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. From the gun, the ground game. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up. Defense has to be ready.
Lost a fire on 2nd down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. There he goes! And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up the 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Picked off, and they roll in an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. To the ground with the back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Down to 2 minutes before half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. Leaves it with the back. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running back searching for a hole. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. His drive will open from the 15. Wants to go up top on first down. Punts it out of the air.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Finds his big tight end. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Lowers those pads. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but
Turning it on. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Second down coming up. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Oh, they're after him. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to throw time, running short in the half. Wide open downfield. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He smashes his way through again. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. Out of the end zone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
you know, we just went to half and we drew up all these adjustments, things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and now I'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. It's complete. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Sweet cut there. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. On the ground, it's Moore. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. The play action fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Secures it at the 30. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Nice move there. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll try to do it himself. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Get it out on the screen. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
The give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The give to the back. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Motion from the back. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Blue Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense.
Football.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Finds his tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Oh, he's got some space. Running through contact. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Ramos. On the move at the 30. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown Owls. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout the season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American Fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Florida Atlantic has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Boca Raton. They're up by 10 over East Carolina.
The give, tick, 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 tick.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They're going to ride this running back. Bulldozes his way through. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. They'll rip off 8 on that play in 2nd and 2.
And I know you can play these late game situations.
That's a run finish.
But I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away.
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
And it'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously, very happy with results of the play. They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal. Looking for the score. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. From his end zone, looking to throw, got to take care of the ball. He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominant. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do.